When I found out what was on my husband's phone during our 8-hour road trip, my life became dependent on being able to act like nothing was wrong. My husband is the best man I've ever met. He's also the most dangerous man I've ever met. Last year, a drunk guy grabbed me at a bar. Wouldn't let go. My husband didn't say a word. Just broke all 10 of his fingers, one by one. When my ex showed up at our apartment, screaming in my face, threatening me, my husband put him through a wall, literally through the drywall. 6 months ago at a restaurant, a waiter made a comment about my dress being revealing. My husband grabbed him by the throat in front of the entire dining room and got us banned. He's ex-military and suspects he has PTSD. He'd never raised his voice at me, never even looked at me wrong, but I've seen the switch flip. I know what lives inside him. Then the road trip happened. We were 2 hours into an 8-hour drive to my parents' house when he pulled into a gas station. I'll grab us some snacks. He kissed my forehead and walked inside. He left his phone inside the car and it buzzed on the center console. An Instagram notification. I frowned. He always said he'd never get Instagram. Hates social media. I picked it up, opened it, saw messages with a girl. I love you. Can't wait to see you again. You're so beautiful. I clicked her profile. She was clearly a teenager. 15 years old, maybe 16. My husband is 34. My hand started shaking. I put the phone back exactly where it was. He came back 30 seconds later, smiling, holding chips and candy. Got your favorite. I forced a smile. Took the bag, but I wanted to vomit. An hour passed. I stared out the window the whole time. Couldn't speak. You okay there? You're quiet, he said. Just tired. Another hour. I still hadn't looked at him. Babe, seriously, what's going on? Nothing. You've barely looked at me since the gas station. My heart pounded. Does he know? I think I'm just carsick. He reached over, put his hand on my thigh. I flinched. He noticed. Did something happen? No, I just don't feel well. He stared at me for a long moment, then looked back at the road. I could feel him thinking. 2 more hours. The tension was suffocating. Talk to me, please. You're scaring me. I wanted to scream. I'm scaring him? I told you. I'm tired. You're lying. His voice was calm, but there was an edge. I can always tell when you're lying. I thought about the guy at the bar, the fingers snapping. I thought about my ex going through the wall. Can we stop somewhere? I need to lie down. He studied my face. There's a motel in 40 minutes. 40 more minutes. I could survive 40 more minutes. We pulled into a rundown motel off the highway. He went to check us in. The second he walked into the office, I pulled out my phone. Hands shaking, dialed 911. My husband is a predator. I found messages on his phone to a 15-year-old girl. Roadside Inn, exit 47, room 12. Please hurry. He has a violent history. I hung up, deleted the call. He came back, smiling, holding a room key. In the room, he kept asking what was wrong, kept trying to hold me. Tell me what's going on. I'm fine. Then why won't you look at me? Sirens in the distance, getting closer. Red and blue lights flashed through the curtains. He stood up. What the hell? Minutes later, there was pounding on the door. Police, open up. He walked over and opened the door. 3 officers, hands on weapons. Sir, step outside. Hands where we can see them. My husband did a double take. What's going on? Step outside, now. He looked back at me, confusion, then understanding. You called them? I was crying. I saw your phone, the messages, to that girl. His face went white. Officers grabbed him, pushed him against the wall, cuffed him. Sir, we need to ask you about communications with a minor. She's my daughter. Everyone froze. What? Bristol, she's my daughter. From before I met you. He was crying. I'd never seen him cry. Not once in 3 years. She found me on Facebook a year ago. DNA test confirmed it. I've been building a relationship with her. I was going to tell you. I shook my head. The messages. Scroll down. She calls me dad. She sent me a Father's Day card. The officer took his phone, scrolled, looked up, nodded. He's telling the truth. They uncuffed him. He just stood there, staring at me. You thought I was... He couldn't finish. I'm sorry. I only saw a few messages. I was scared. You called the police on me. I thought you thought I was a monster. I had no words. The police left, just the 2 of us. He sat on the bed, head in his hands. I'd never seen him look crushed before. We drove the rest of the way in silence. He said he understood, said he should have told me sooner, but something broke that night. I don't know if we'll ever be the same.